Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us. We're Grown Man Record Night. Checking out a little Pink Panther over there on the monitor. Taking a peek at the little Pink Panther. We got some Pink Panther playing on our Linux system here in the record room. We got a little Bodie Linux action running in the record room. If you're tired of Linux, if you're tired of Windows, you're tired of Mac, and you want a nice free operating system, check out Linux. We got Bodie Linux. This is an old computer, man. Real old. And so I wiped it clean of everything. I put Linux on it. It's good as new. It runs real quiet, runs real click, fast, smooth. So we're big fans of Linux here in the house. So if you're having problems with your computer, think about just nuking the whole thing and putting Linux on it. It's a free operating system. Ubuntu, Linux Mint, Fedora. There's tons of them. Red Hat. There's Fedora. That's Red Hat. That's right. Yeah. Red Hat you have to pay. Fedora is free. Same company. So just think about Linux. If you're having problems with your computer, if you need help with it, contact us here at Grown Man Record Night. I'd be glad to help you through it and suggest a Linux distribution that's right for your computer. I'll do the best I can. I know some stuff. I'm not an idiot, and I know a lot of stuff about it. And if I don't know, I'll find out, and I'll point you in the right direction. So thanks for joining us. Thanks for trusting us with your computer life here at Grown Man Record Night. We're going to move on into our chip chat portion of the program. As we're jamming some, it's March 15th here live on Ustream. I just swallowed some of my mouth. It's March 15th. Beware of the Ides of March. And we're playing the Ides of March. We heard Vehicle. This is some other tracks off of this record. 1970 release. Huh? Vehicle and Trailer? Oh, yeah, up there on the... that's... Okay, I see what you're doing there. Okay. Let's work that out a little bit before we do it on the air. Let's work it out. That was a little slack. I'll pick up a little slack on that. Great band. Steve Jones loaned us this record because it is the Ides of March, March 15th, and it's a cool record. Never heard this before. Real bluesy, jammy, 1970, Warner Brothers. Check it out. This is the dude that ended up writing Eye of the Tiger and did a lot of stuff with 38 Special. How you going to not like him? Guinness. That kind of hat. St. Patrick's Day. We're celebrating. We played some Irish music earlier this evening. We got some apple pie moonshine. The cameraman worked up a formula. He's a chemist, understand. So there was formulas involved. There was conversions of things into other things, and we made it just right. There's hunks of apple and cinnamon floating in this, and this is real deal Appalachia nectar. When you squeeze Appalachia, that's what comes out, you bunch of mugs. That's what happens. Yeah, okay. That made a noise. That's probably a funny noise, don't you think? You probably didn't hear that funny noise? Let's see. No? Okay. Well, let's take one of these downtown. Look in that jar. Look right there. Oh, baby. Apple pie. Fresh apple, cinnamon, moonshine. Straight out of the mountains, folks. Except it's not out of the mountains. It's right here. Oh, Honey Hush. Honey Hush. It tastes like your aunt's baked apple Betty. That's exactly what it tastes like. Your aunt's baked apple Betty. Even if her name's not Betty. Hey, let's get on the chip chat for shit's sake, man. We've been holding back on some of these chips. Had them for a couple weeks. And let's just get into them, man. What's our open bag? Oh, we got something. Cameraman had some Lay's cheddar and sour cream we've just been dogging on. That's a good standard chip, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Check your Lay's. Sometimes it'll be buy one, get one. 2 for $5, 2 for $6. Ever buy one, get one? What store? Food Line? So this week. Well, it goes Wednesday to Wednesday on the specials. Yeah, you can still get buy one, get one? Yeah, cheddar and sour cream. Lay's up at the Food Line here in North Carolina. It's a great chip. Let's move on. What do we got here? Cameraman also brought us some Okie Dokie corn puffs. Jay's. This has like 9 brands on it. Why do they do that? Okie dokie corn. I love how they spell it out. Are puffed using the freshest cornmeal, bursting with flavor. We carefully season each piece, and that leaves you asking for more. Please, and they put like extra E's in it. That means something. Extra E's. Only on Grown Man Record Night you get extra E's. E's. So when you're dancing at the hokey pokey, or telling a jokey, or singing karaoke, or hanging with friends on the low key, don't be shy or pokey. Grab a bag of okie dokie. Is this happening? Is this happening? It is yummy to eat, fun to share, and it's not too square. When it's more than okay, it's okie dokie. Yep, that's what it says on the bag of this chips. Where did you get these? Secret Stash store? With Walter? Nice and puffy. What are these, butter flavored? Yeah, it's like a butter. Get up on that. Corn puff butter flavor. That's good, man. Real puffy corn. That's good. Okay. It tastes like styrofoam. Like butter-flavored styrofoam. Hey, look at Mr. Kitty joining us this evening. Let me tell you something about Mr. Kitty now. He's a friend of mine. And he's down there on my pedal board. He's looking up to see what's going on. Kitty really likes Record Night. And even before we were on the internet television network business, Kitty would come in here and he likes it when we play records. And boy, he's a friend of mine. You know what I mean? Good friend of mine. He knows what's up. He understands good music. When we play a good record, he'll come in here and hang out. If we play some bullshit, he'll be like, "All right, I'm gonna go hang out in the other room for a little bit." Let's keep it moving with Chip Chat. Boss Man was out in Reidsville looking at locations for things that we do for a living. I'm not going to give it away because I don't want to get in trouble for being the way that I am. And he found these in a convenience store. It's from the Flavor Mill brand, which is a new brand for me. These are out of Pennsylvania. But it was in a convenience store in Reidsville, I believe. And this is a Kansas City Prime. And we've had some steak chips on here before, so let's see what these taste like. This will be the second steak chip I've ever had. Oh, these are rippled. Those are real good, man. Wow. That's got a unique flavor to it. I think the other steak chips we had was a little bit too much. Remember that? Yeah. The prime rib chips. They're way too much like meat to where, like, how are they doing that? And it's artificial. This has a nice flavor to it. This same brand has a Ragin' Ranch. Ragin' Ranch. I don't know if that means it's going to be spicy. I've had the ruffled ranch from Lay's, obviously. Oh. Okay. They're ranchy, but I get more of the dill. More of the dill part of the ranch than you do with the Lay's. Yeah, it tastes fresh for some reason. Fresh. I mean, look at the picture. Is it got a spicy? Oh, there it is. That's the Ragin'. What is that? I don't know what does that. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good though. It's a lot more dill than you get with the normal ranch chips, like from Lay's or Ruffles. And it's a little spicy. That's cool, man. Got to mention one more from the Boss Man. Last week we had the Frank's Red Hot Wing Sauce Pringles. This week we got the Chili Con Queso Pringles. These are also limited time only. Everybody loves a good Pringles, and this is a limited time only. So if these are good, which these are brand new, we hadn't opened these. I've had these like 2 weeks, folks. I've been saving them just for you guys on Chip Chat. So if these are good, you may want to go out and snag them because it's limited time only. Oh, baby. That's good, man. That really does taste like chili con queso. It's like a cheese sauce. Yeah. That is kind of disturbing in a way because that tastes like you just mix it up some cheese, some like Velveeta with some Rotel. If you've never done that, that's a great serving suggestion. I'll just go ahead and mention it. And it mentions it on the Rotel packaging, I believe. You get the Rotel. Let's see. Do we have some Rotel in here? Okay. There we go. Okay, folks. You'll see these common, and they'll be marked way down sometimes. The Rotel Mexican lime and cilantro, diced tomatoes with lime juice and cilantro. And some of these are hot, some of them are not so bad. Rotel is notorious for just being over the chart hot for what they say they are. But if you mix a can of this stuff with a box of Velveeta, and you mix it all up and melt it down and make it nice and hot, if you do that, I set it down on A, B, C. Wong. I bet that sounds terrible. If you mix that all down, you get this flavor right here of the chili con queso. And that's really good. That's easier. Okay. A couple more chips and we're going to cut you loose. His back's hurting. Your back's hurting. All our backs hurting. Chip chat. No. Hey, this week, yesterday, it was National Potato Chip Day. And I read this little story about how potato chips are created. This gentleman, I forget his name, I was going to look it up and be all smart and have Wikipedia up and look at it all slick-like and be like, oh, I know all this stuff about business, and without, memorizing it. Anyhow, I can't remember this dude's name, but the guy was like, I don't even remember what century this was in. I mean, this could be the 1400s, it could be the 1800s for all I know. Dude was like, I want some potatoes, and chef brought the stuff back from the kitchen. It was like big old chunks of potatoes and kind of probably still good, I'm guessing, but they were like all thick. And the guy was like, no, it's send them back. And we made him send them back and make them thinner and crispier. And he kept doing that. And he was like, couldn't get them thin enough, couldn't get them crispy enough. Then the chef was like, all right, asshole, you want some crispy chips? I'm going to take these mugs and take these potatoes, slice them up just razor thin, and I'm going to drop them in oil. And then he boiled them first. He boiled them. Look it up, folks. I'm not making this up. He boiled them first, got them all nice and from being boiled, then put them in the fryer and fried them all hard and just nasty. I'm like, okay, MFer, you want some hard potatoes? Here you go. And the dude took them and everybody ate them and was like, whoa, these are incredible, because they were potato chips. Of course they were incredible. That's how they came about. So yesterday, National Potato Chip Day. Oh man, that's like my Christmas. That's a big day for the program. Oh, it's a big day for the program. So, special shout out on these last two. So I met my girlfriend's aunt recently. She told me about these English potato chips. Kind of falls into our... I know English and Irish is not the same thing. I'm Irish. Cameron's Scottish. But, yeah, they're totally different. But we appreciate our brothers and sisters over the pond, just in general. And maybe my friends in England could tell me something about these. Tyrells? Yeah, these are $6. But would you say these are Tyrells? Tyrells. Okay. Hand-cooked English potato chips. Crostos de pommes de terre de Anglais fait main. These are lightly sea salted. Comes from England. And this brand always has these really cool photographs on them. They're all these black and white photos. These are lightly sea salted. And Aunt Bambi sent me the package because it was so cool. And ingredients: potatoes, sunflower oil, sea salt. I mean, these are just, this for real. English eccentrics. I mean, it talks about, you Do you have English ancestors? If so, rummage around home. If you find any eccentric photos of them, get in touch. You never know, old Auntie Avi could be the next face of Terrell's. Pop along to upload your Okay, that's all right. So basically, these guys are saying if you got some old English photos of your ancestors and they're doing stuff like showing their nards to people, don't say nards. Wolfman's got nards. Yeah. Okay. So send them on to Terrell's, and they may put you on a... Here's another one. Sweet chili and red pepper. She sent me these as well. These are unopened. This is a $6 bag of chips, folks. I'm stepping around you. Okay. We're going to get into some nice psych rock, man. Gypsy. This band is crazy. I love this band, man. Gypsy. Let me turn it down so we don't get all flagged by YouTube. A bunch of Nazi mugs. So I've never had these. These are from England. $6 bag of chips, which is crazy. Let's try them out. It's a big ticket item. This is like buying a $10 record. $5 bag of chips, $10 record. That's probably the same thing, right? Woo. They smell kind of kettly. Mmm. Oh, man. It's spicy, but it's not like up in your grill. Look at the picture on here. Oh, man. That's cool, man. Terrell's. Boy, I really appreciate Aunt Bambi sending me those. Just met her, and I told her about the show. I do this record show. I have Delusions of Grandeur. We do this segment about potato chips because I've got a screw loose and whatnot. And she's like, oh, okay, that's cool. I like potato chips. Hey, I'll send you some from England that I know where I can get some of. Okay. And so she actually did. That's awesome. That's just awesome. And so thanks for joining us for Grown Men Record Night. And this installment of Chip Chat. We're going to play some more rock and roll records. Maybe spice in a little bit of more Irish love for you this evening as we drift off into the sunset for this St. Patrick's Day 2013. Sun's already set? Okay. So, we'll pretend. Magic television. We're good at pretending. So, hey, we're thinking about doing a live jam show maybe sometime. Getting some local musicians together. Get in here and just actually jam on some stuff. What do you think about that? I already can think of some people I'd like to have over. And we'll record it. We'll interview them and just get up and jam. Don't make it secret. The cameraman says. Think about that. That's something to think about in the next week. Think about whether it'd be cool to have a live jam show. Maybe on a Saturday night. We'll have a record show Friday night and a live jam show on a Saturday night sometime. With some folks really getting up and putting some stuff down. I know a lot of cool musicians around this area. And I'm no hack. I'm no Sonny Anderson? No. Who, I'm no Segovia, but I get by. So thanks for joining us for Grown Man Record Night. This installment of Chip Chat. And we'll see you next time. And we'll keep playing rock and roll records and some weird stuff until everybody goes away. So we appreciate you.